Hello, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back with an episode of PWC Wrestling. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I believe this is episode 4. I may be wrong, but I believe it's episode 4. We have a very interesting show, so let's get to it. Obviously, as always, I go through it from the beginning, so it is obviously always longer. A little bit of backstage thing, Gunther. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Interesting thing right there. So, this one we're gonna start a little bit different, but we're gonna go straight into the action. A TV tournament matchup that we actually did a side-by-side interview last week, of course. Rey got a little bit heated with Andrade, but we're going for this matchup. 15 minutes to start off with. It's gonna be a very open match. Gonna keep it very but in the end, Rey Mysterio does win. Good matchup, back and forth. Nice little match to open off the show. TV title tournament. Rey Mysterio advances. He'll either face Ilya Dragunov or Buddy Matthews. I believe Buddy Matthews. Maybe it's someone else. I cannot remember. Actually, let's take a look. Yes, Buddy Matthews, Ilya Dragunov. When that match happens next week. Ow. Then, so we go right into it. The announcer obviously they introduced themselves because we literally went straight into the match. Then right after Cody announces, we go to a pre-tape. So it's something that was recorded beforehand, before the show, backstage with Cody in an interview where basically he's been asked about MJF. He said he's already apologized to MJF personally for what he made him go through, but he respects him, and you know, maybe there's something there, but he's not sure yet. And that MJF is okay. He's gone to the doctors. He's okay. He'll be back soon. And yeah, he doesn't really have anything else to talk about. Then he walks off, and then the interviewer wishes him good luck for his match tonight, which the announcers talk about, which will be in the main event tonight as he takes on a man he's faced before, but not very much times, in Jay Lethal in the main event. Cody says Jeff is okay, and he has apologized to him and respects him more. We'll go with that. Cody and Jeff. No, so microphone. Okay. Then we're gonna go back to the ring, in which Bryan Danielson will beat no, let's give Griff Garrison a match. We go 5 minutes. Bryan Danielson wins, of course. So Bryan wins immediately right off the match. He has a post-match interview. The interview is in the ring, of course. They ask him about, you know, the situation with Kevin and Sammy and Claudio. Is Claudio okay? What's happening with him? He says Claudio is fine. He will be back very soon. And then he expresses that he wants a match with Kevin because, you know, Kevin got in his business and he understands that he was helping Sammy. That was his business. Sammy hit his friend in Claudio, so he wants a match with Kevin and he expects an answer very soon. So maybe we might be seeing Bryan Danielson vs Kevin Owens very soon. Post-match interview with Bryan. He wants a match So Claudio, Ryan, Sonny, and Kevin. Yeah. So after that, that would, we have that. Then we go to the announcers. They talk a little bit. Then we go back to the ring. It is gonna be Samoa Joe versus a debuting. He's not here. I guess he's not here. I guess he's not available. Well, guess I'm gonna have to change my pick then. Yikes. Let's go with Darius Martin. Sure. We'll go 7 minutes. Joe gets a nice little win there. Submission finisher makes Darius tap out. However, of course, in this match, we have CM Punk there. Of course, CM Punk is a special guest commentator for this whole night. So, he commentated throughout the match, talks about Joe, how he's a great competitor, how, he wants to get a win over Joe. He wants to show that even after all these years, he is better than Samoa Joe. So, Joe wins, and then Joe goes to the outside, and basically, it looks like Joe might do something, but Punk is saying on commentary, look, this guy isn't going to hit me, because he knows if he hits me, he's going to get suspended, he's going to have to pay a fine, and he won't be able to get his hands on me. It's very simple, so Punk is kind of mocking Joe, kind of telling him he won't do it, And then Joe goes over, grabs a microphone, and he says, I know I can't I know I can't lay a hand on you, but we both want to fight. We both want to get in that ring and make sure we beat the hell out of each other and prove who the best damn fighter is, which is me every day of the week. Look at me when I'm talking to you, because at this point, Punk smiled, he turned his head. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Now, I know that you must be coming back soon, otherwise you wouldn't be here tonight. You wouldn't be here if you knew you weren't going to recover from your injury sooner than you thought. And since you have an ego, and since you like money so much, how about this? How about we fight on the one place that you'll probably only accept in 4 weeks' time at the very first pay-per-view that this company has ever done. On Reckoning Day, Samoa Joe and CM Punk, let's make it official. And then Punk kind of stands up, he's still got the headset on, but he puts the headset down, puts it on his neck so you can still hear him, and he says, he's shaking his head, he says, you're damn right I'll do it. You're damn right I'll do it. And then both guys just looking at each other. Joe smiles, Punk's got that intensity face, and Joe walks off, and Punk sits back down, and he says, sorry gentlemen, I just had to take care of some business, and then officially the very first matchup of the pay-per-view, and we now know where it is, in 4 weeks time. 4 weeks time, so that'll be the very first week of June, in-game, Saturday, Reckoning Day is upon us. The very first match booked 4 weeks in advance, Samoa Joe and CM Punk. And plus, there's no reason for Joe to lay his hands on Punk. There's no blood feud, there's no hatred. It's respect out of two competitors who want to show who's the best. Okay. So we have that. Then let's go over it, but then we go backstage, live backstage with Gunther. He gets asked about a question that everyone's has had in mind, but no one's asked. Why did Gunther go so far with Darby Allin in their match a few weeks ago? Why so far? Why powerbomb Darby so much that I gave him a concussion? Why? And then he says, look, it's nothing personal, but he's just going to do everything it takes to become a world champion. If that means he hits people, that doesn't matter. He signed up for it, he knew what he was getting into, and these things happen. Then, the interview reveals, well, a few minutes ago, just before this interview, I was told to tell you right now that in 2 weeks' time, Darby Allin will be back, and the very first match he will have is a rematch against you. And Gunther is not happy. Gunther is visibly not happy. He puts his hand over his face and says, okay, that's fine, but after this, I want the title that I deserve. And he walks off. So 2 weeks time, Darby Allin vs Gunther 2, the rematch. So yeah, Gunther. Of course, Darby wanted a rematch. He has been greenlit his rematch. Okay, 2 weeks a rematch. So I was just making sure that Brian was and did the recording. So Gunther, I'm assuming, is stock already. Selling apparently can't salvage. Stock quality. Then after that, we're gonna go to the main event. Of course, 20-minute time limit, all TV time remaining. Cody Rhodes versus Jay Lethal. Cody's debut in PWC. Jay Lethal's debut in PWC. This actually goes quite long. We're around 17 minutes. This is long, very long. Open match. Could have gone either way, but in the end, Lethal goes to the lethal combination, or the elbow drop. Cody moves out of the way. He goes to the crossroads. Pardon me. Lethal gets out of it. He tries to go for the lethal combination with the cutter. Cody catches him from the cutter. He catches him, turns into a crossroads. 1, 2, 3. Cody wins. Nice victory for Cody. And then right after, just to be respectful, Cody goes to a handshake. Jay Lethal refuses the handshake, and he walks off. We end off the show with Cody celebrating, but Jay Lethal being not respectful. Yeah, sure. Anyway, let's see what the show produces. 71, very good. D9 from Rey seemed off his game. So again in the 60s. Andrade, 71, very nice. Of course, one part of the TV tournament, TV title tournament. Very good from Andrade. 76, good job there from Cody. 70 for this matchup again. Brian Danielson just incredible. 84, he has around 67 pop. Quick Garrison, pretty well. 43. Right after 74, good promo. Hopefully maybe Kevin might respond, we'll see. Right after 63, not bad. Samoa Joe 49. Wow. Really? Darius Martin 61. Mojo was really off his game. And look at this. The Bruce Cole and CM Punk work extremely well together. That's an interesting combination there. Wow, very interesting. I'm very surprised Mojo did a lot worse than Darius Martin. Anyway, right after that 93, there you go, that's what you want. Right after that, go to Gunther, I believe. Gunther 67, not bad, not too bad, as I forgot to put Darby in the second one, but it's okay. Go to the main event, 67. 66 from Cody, 56 from Jay Lethal, not bad. Could have been better, Jay Lethal, Pino, Isopor, gimmick. Gimmick, adequate, that's fine. 63 for the end, not bad. 76, good one, of course. Thank you so much to Ray, Brian, Punk, Joe. Very surprised by Joe. Gotta look at Joe. Hopefully, that was just a one-time thing for Joe. Hopefully there's no shocking news at the end of this. I'm very surprised with Gunther saying that Hook is the future. I'm willing to put him over. That's an interesting one. That is a very interesting one. Oh, okay. Charlotte and Ronda. Soa and Nakamura. Okay. Very weird show. Rampage hitting a million views. Okay. NXT. Oh, yes. Anything about NWA did well. Apparently. Beast mode. Okay. The best show. Apparently one of our friends. Anything else? Okay. Max Castle phone, Lana, 151,000 views. Okay. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you and peace.